Beshaibu, after listening to Kennedy Akompre Japan, name some no kind, you know, it gave me a lot of things that goes into my mind. He said it will be extremely difficult for the new patriotic party to patch ways with Kennedy Akompre Japan. No more we yet Kennedy Akompre Japan. A drew baby cabinet ministers, nearby moon paying for the kind of things they said about Kennedy Akompre Japan and how they were even portraying Bawumia at the expense of Kennedy Akompre Japan. Me am telling you. Let me say Kennedy Akompre when you be about 20%. Why should the former majority leader comes out to say it will come to me as a shock and mirage? See a trouble that's about me over 80%, or say the minimum for Bawumia should be 80%. I was surprised and extremely surprised to the point to say, one got some more camp for there's a lot of sycophants around you guys.
I can obro animate.
O say
obro animate.
Oh, there be say Kennedy kwade on woman plan and case over flag by nanka Bawumia running meet. The reason why he said Kennedy is an MPP member, but there's one person, it doesn't matter who you are. In 2007, the NPP never knew Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
I'm confirming.
Omuye yeno. Na na dan ko ku for the sanko for tintin trinity. Why not just idea we no be blame you as sanage. That was why Kennedy Akompre ko Japan. In 2007, after some Bawumia, you know, he came out publicly to verify and chastise Akufo-Addo cancer. Masa, Sandina Mambo be no better as because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not knowing the inner circles of the new patriotic party. And you tell me from a country of Russia, Ukraine war, it is a reason.
COVID-19.
And this is for so they call I am of there was a reason. Because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a pathetic liar. Bawumia one cannot create. Now look, Sabo say he's a pathological liar. Who tell them or say Bawumia is a liar. If you listen to Papa Amakuma, our child here, our confano, your friend was say KNUSC, was say Mahmoud Bawumia is a liar.
I have solid TV. Abusia for my car by my bats na se. And then so ye da fro obo ade ne edi ache ye simkunya ensem ofi. And ensem a ye de ban basically between Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre Japan ni interview on KSM ye. Ensem bebre na atoja. Na bia meka se Honorable Ken kasa ubetimi de 1,000 years. They are discussing in Samarokan. Na simbia emudu. Honorable Ken can simbi. Was a one only issue with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Rene. But the bitterness a nipani bia or no saw Munsa a Bombay member of parliament. A nipani bia near some define fish farm momentum define. Now Honorable Ken a woman omukra ministerial position. Honorable Ken Sansu can say me say one pretended say odo abra ondo why the bonny on fan chow name wa pretend say or the betcho no adada na ma power by be no no watu watching you nipa ni bi omu feel say omu support Alan over President Akufo-Addo in opposition 2016 another year saying reconciliation edo mu nya ye adwuma owie no wato omu atwene position bi kwa ya amomo I don't know Franco the hater eba be ka me ho na Honorable Ken nsam the key points no ya chire mu midin the shaibula sister me ka wo say I say solid TV on subscriber I message say subscribe ye hwemu da so eda say about 90% of your viewers mon subscribe ye mesrew ye ka wo say subscribe na fi so like page no na sharing is caring na share link no so nsaka entena so arade Yesu Kristo chiri bone yen so e wo channel mu say sabe kan link na wan share de mu aya amota share no onyankopon onfa mfinhye aduasa enka dada na oye na agye so de be ma odada no na nyini che omo awieye pa omo asetena pa no ma nkwatenten me etwa mo aba me ba Franco the hater eba be come Franco the hater atnase Franco akwaba
mejo so see you
na hoye
o nyame adaroma
de intensi
intensi so be nyame
kusi mpia wi
say wo no wo de SO message ne ba I have many option bia
wo kusi mpia wi
yes it's a mini option I have to be here and always as I say it is a privilege and honor to make sure say I'm on this set you know ma menchi obi bia odi na fidi ato wa bia wo hair life bia no ma me encha na no pai na mencha the shadow CEO and one make us no anumre no was me kanche Austin say onya abotre ma no
Onya abotre
papa yawo e ka se nya abotra na che say eno no your friends what treasury bill unze yaman say first na kan investment keke no you by say die was me kanche say nya abotre the treasury bill ankasa na ahia nim auto no
yes so ba so chere ya
no OCC no you be obi a nchare nchu adofo nyina na ha de e anopa ana meboa
ya nopa
yes.
About 11:48
yes yanchu obi
Ghana time
yanchu obi
mama nche misajomo ama beautiful and sister Lucinda Efua, a medical doctor at North Carolina in the United States of America. Many about Franco iPad no. Yeah, share him den. We there. But see me there two him. I say akola bi na say konkwa ne bi omo ahimfie. E na o say tete ne eba afori a. Obi a say obi a board na bi a 10 series ku na work 20 series ku ana maka say enkola ne bi omo ahimfie o ko mo afori ne say ana. I say Nana say 2 million. Nana ka 2 million. Obi betuma be sina na echi. And I say on fa board ya no ko. O de board ya no ko ye. Ti o mo bo afode na wie na ne Monday na sofo soma asoro mani bi asoro pe so mo nkoda na ase. Sa ye de obaye o do mo bo afode no mo ngi sika na mra. Na mo ko bo amane say eja. Na na e bo afode ye no. Why nkware ba ko ba o say board ya we say 2 million. And sofo say mo bi besi wo chi na mo. Ya de board ya so aba man ya de ofo man na di. Na nim say asoro so na ye na do. Enti we nyina siwie no omo kasa na kwansima ana ahenkwa ne pie ana o say ahona so na mediti wonim tuaka na mediti wonim and the minia baluzinda mediti wonim magina wonim ma promise Franco the hater say also brand iPad na say a portable laptop say be ya on church and in so ntino minim so obeye because on medi come be na Franco na ye ba bedi nkomo afa honorable Ken. And now share on can interview on it.
About 46 minutes.
Yeah, case emotion.
Yes, I've had opportunity of watching it.
General impression.
I went on several times.
Interview like course.
It was good, very quiet, and he was able to express himself well. No more person can. As honestly,
but that's a way of prophet. And some previous videos about the reconciliation okay can far I said no. The okay, you know. As honorable can can't just me ko kasa dey we until we can make.
Well, I would be a case as a political analyst. You sit down. I'm not a prophet, but I look into the future. Now, present, future. Obi or send a lifestyle city, send normal. It gives you assumption about the person without even meeting the person. I can look you from a distance as a politician. Say see you and I can say this or that or that. Me, I knew. So now the video you sent him, it was just about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Video. You know, it's not going to be a mate in this animal. I knew says Hano man will go into it in taking a decision. And then I'll go in deeper more for you.
Can we better?
Better there is an understatement. Bitterness is understatement. Our form cry. Adjective I've never called it. Who take the interview now? It was very difficult for the new patriotic party to go to Ken and tell him to come and do campaign.
Me Franco. After 4, me can focus Institute of Journalism at the amamo. Focus Institute of Journalism FIJ. Aye en central for suku agidin e wo Ghana Asante Mantem Kropon Kumase. Omo de adusuafo efa ensentwa adwuma enkyerɛkyerɛ mu both TV and on radio from Akan News, sports, DJing, media law and ethics, basic knowledge in politics, video and video and sound editing, camera handling, and the name like a flying of drone na. Omo Kumase Ashtown. Omo na bu abase ahin fe ne dim hwe anim. Fresh 0243 115466 0243 115466. Franco be baba me kombo message ni bi na message na do so papa and messages from our earlier video actually a label say break. Can a President Akufo-Addo use and dump Chairman Sabunsu? And I will say I am watching you live from Greece. Yeah, that's a pan. And as a tank was say, still no Ken, no vote, showdown, PhD. Or say we need Ken, no, yeah, that's it. We say so, is it, I mean, who did is it Philip or Henry in two? What say, God bless you guys, pa, yeah, that's pa, nyankopon so inshira pa, Philip kono say, God bless you guys, yeah, that's it. Okay. Hey, Philip message the doors to be, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And we see so, or say, a queer man can say, what they did to Ken is coming back to them. Okay, yeah, that's it. And Rebecca, or say, and so saying, God bless you guys for giving us solid analysis at all time. Thank you. Yes, yeah, that's it. Andrews and should say no Ken, no vote. Anna, is it Joe or Finn? That's what I see here. Or say, Nanado, remember that if you have majority in parliament, it's honorable Ken who gave you the majority. If not, it will be very difficult for you to pass some of your bills in parliament. So why are you treating Ken like this? God will never forgive you. Mark it on the wall. Yeah, that's it. And Rebecca will say, this is serious. So I can't say Nanado is becoming evil, but I think he is solid. Okay. And Rebecca will say, this is serious. Okay. And Ben I said this analysis of Franco is based on facts. Che Mensa Busu and Bawumia did to Ken didn't help at all. Okay, obviously, and then was have you seen? You haven't seen anything? Consider that if MPP wins the 2024 general election, he's likely to be Speaker of Parliament. Okay, he's likely to be Speaker of Parliament. You guys should not understand the unity, the nitty-gritty of the aspect of the policy. Okay, my message, me who ye pa. And we sort of Lord have mercy. And that is Jennifer Boafo. Ne deɛ no no. And from point of ourselves, still no can, no vote we maintain. The message in the door so mama come and we say chum or say Franco no size, brilliant submission. And I will also say Joseph Ajeman will say Ken, I'm waiting for you. And I will say Paul Okra will say God forgive me for voting for Nanado. Hey, you guys are doing a great job. And so I will be offer for the analyst. Nabuat will say Honorable Ken, God will always protect him because he always speak the truth. And Nabuat will say brilliant guys, you are doing fantastic job. Please, I am begging Ken supporter if no Ken vote for Chief Alan, the man with integrity. On Sunday the other be out the bar. And my most admirable thing on Franco is his shades. Okay, Franco, you are too much. I can't be more satisfied if I don't see personally Franco when I visit Ghana this year. Okay, Franco say I did a pen or it was spectacle no. And I say na brabon enye complete so Ghana na wa ama mesrawa ono so ene de no. I say I like this show. Okay, yes we do pa. Kwabena ampo for saying Ken will be president in 2025. Yeboah and so say Ken all the way. Nanado and Achim Mafias won't fulfill their mission of Ajapadie book. We should feel glad this Yeboah. Okay, on Sunday no. And Mami ya. So he tasted the betrayal he offered Honorable Ken. He got sacked, but my Honorable Ken still stays in MPP. Respect Honorable Ken. Message in a door so baby or I say my baby kind Steven to form the in our baby kind in the call program. Franco,
See you. See you.
Yes, sir.
Enra. And I'll catch him say, Kendi a compre kwa japo akwa kudin komo oni KSM.
Yeah.
Ekon office ni kudin komo. Si nyankopon ya no chena. Enra no. Diamvane say o catch him a day before.
Enra no.
And you know, ombi yame yahwe. Then I had opportunity of listening to Kendi a compre kwa japo. I've had series of calls from people say they will see Kenya. Yeah. People are trying to label me to be a prophet or something. But to be honest, I'm not a prophet.
You're not a prophet.
I'm a political analyst.
Maybe I'm
I'm a political analyst. Okay. I'm not a prophet because me mean to me a prophet. But after listening to Kendi a compre kwa Japan, Name some no kind, you know. It gives me a lot of things that goes into my mind. Say it will be extremely difficult for the new patriotic party to patch ways with Kenya Company Japan. Extremely difficult. Now I'm going to give about 4 or 5 things Kennedy said. And some of the kind, you know, say the part at the tuna bra bohun, not the bonnet bra. Another, shall we be an hour number? Be a man I saw per wasem. If you go into some certain kind of problems, and now who the true people, the true identity of people, or your number for. Obi o na sha do what you say bia isu camera ti no do achi. Obi o bia be focus institute ina bia na fe na obi odu achi. Obi o bia oba woncha de abeto ma na di nti na odi achi. Be ka odo pass odo anipa no onno. Nti obi o ha ofo obi adamfo na so ofo obi senu a eye ade bi no gina so sa ade ni ni ho a you don't see the person around him.
Nipa na wo sere kwa.
Yes. And if you listen to Kedi Akompre Kwajapon, this kind of elections has opened his eyes and mind about people. How people relate to him as a politician. And the young for politicians, you know, how they relate to him.
But he's not going to trust a politician again.
Thank you, my brother. First of all, who take Kennedy? Was say 37% now unya. He is not satisfied. On say, if you look at election course, before Kennedy benya 37, no. So I will say it again. It came to me as a shock and me right.
Say unya 37.
Yes, I knew Kennedy would not even get 30%.
But I was projecting more than for win. Because not be
one. The reason why you think about win, and say, one, you are a staunch Kennedy Akompre Japan. Secondly, Kennedy is your father. Tell you are part of the campaign team. And when you go around, the amount for catch him na mote. The amount for catch him na mote.
And the data ne da ho ne research
it was going in favor for Nana your friends Kennedy Akompre Japan. But the day of election and the day of voting, something can happen.
And our people mess up with the share of the money.
Never. So if you listen to Kennedy Akompre Japan, or say 37% na unya no, he wasn't satisfied. Kennedy Akompre Japan still portrays his business aspect, the businessman in him, into politics.
Are they?
See, every businessman is never ever satisfied. Every businessman, wealthy or more, they understand the nitty-gritty about business. They are into business and they love business, no. Open nada. Yedi nkomoyi. Na ebi o mama ebi 40 million this year. No what is say business for bi aba. So otimi konya 50 million na obey 40 million no. Or be to asa akopay 50 na aba be ka 40 no.
Okay.
So if you look at Kodi compare Kodi for Shaibu. If you look at elections na course na those are man for born abaso. Say na na friends in Bawumia enya 61 or unya 37. Or makasa the performance kon kan no. Still he's not satisfied. As a businessman, every businessman still wants to push forward and get a lot of things. So every businessman is never satisfied. Secondly, if you look at the kind of how the establishment, no more we yet Kennedy Akompre Japan, a drew baby cabinet ministers, now by moon paying for, and paying for beer. When it comes the new patriotic party, or may yes pay for more influence or party them, the kind of things they said about Kennedy Akompre Japan, and how they were even portraying Bawumia at the expense of Kennedy Akompre Japan. Me am tie. Na me that say Kennedy Kwabet when you be about 20%. Hey. Oh yes. Because if you look at another Danko Akufo-Addo mo, any NPP abanye was to say na, they did everything humanly possible to make sure they have to humiliate already the Kennedy Akompre Japan. Why should the former majority leader comes out to say it will come to me as a shock and mirage? See a trouble that's about me over 80%, or say the minimum for Bawumia should be 80%. Go and listen to that time about paying for. Or more, paying for they have influence in the party. The kind of things we were saying about Kennedy Akompre Japan and Bawumia, and every process was going for already the end of time.
So they never even thought the Ken can even win in the constituency.
Yes. Anything Abashan is one.
Come to think of maybe a whole region.
Anything Abashan is one. A new baby no. On paying for the new patriotic party worker. Bawumia is going to win by a large margin. Bawumia is going to humiliate Kennedy Akompre Japan. And Sabatone, of course, those Kennedy is not satisfied. But people are they watch it from the political lens. Per their course, per the humiliation and vilification, a do baby attempt the day, and another Danko Akufo-Addo Munya coming into the picture, trying to descend solo to Akufo-Addo. And your friend said, Kennedy Akompre Japan. Emmanuel 37%, you know. A lot of people are satisfied. But Kennedy Akompre Japan, talking from a businessman perspective, he feels that he wasn't satisfied. Ejama Kennedy, the business aspect in terms of life, as a businessman, they are not satisfied. No, it portrays here. Secondly, Adiabako Amwa Nana your friend is saying Kedia compare Japan. In this kind of election is about messing up your camp. Man, there was a lot of dishonesty people. People wasn't honest in the camp of Kedia compare Japan. Chaibu, if you look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, if you look at campaign one fancy can tofu Tienye, one fancy can tofu, one fancy can tohi. Owura Bawumia bet me catch or say or kwa inspective project wa. Obed ma catch so kwa public lecture wa ha. Or kwa say the government of Ghana ebe tofu or their man. I'm an convoy this is the convoy of the vice president and they are going here. And of course kwa katiso kwa na so kwa commission bibia. He can use it as an avenue and do campaign.
Yeah.
Alan Kwadwo Chairman and already the educated their company kwa Japan. They use their own resources, their own money in making sure they have to finance their own campaign. Tisha we do what's on mabe to abano. Ana amamphobia more other camps 400 but me 400. I credit 300 no. I was surprised and extremely surprised to the point to say, one got some more camp for there's a lot of sycophants around you guys. More camp no. A blue baby is scared about Kraskani and Che. And as can be a scanafa and delegates were complaining. The American say, Ebia Pemu projection before say nay to abano. Maybe but the day of voting, before, during, and after the voting, the kind of mess up, the messing up, it affected Canadian company quite Japan. Because we have to say, Kennedy the Escaba constituency. I didn't do this cannabis, Canamunchamian Conco.
Directive say, or delegates, or a polling state executive, or Cassati Alqua, young Fonisika.
Yes, he doesn't care about it. But one Casamohono, and I'm including you, Momo Campono. There's a lot of sycophants over there. Dishonesty people, unfaithful people, ungrateful people on Campo. Then didn't escape you, see, chairman delegates. No, because it will be phone, because you are doing the phone. Can be canning, say you were doing the phone, who Feni Pana and Co. And there will be a lot of apathy in the system.
Yeah.
So Kennedy will tell you, say, oh no, he's not happy. And if you look at these two things about catch as a businessman, and the messing up will lead to Canada Japan not being satisfied with that 37%. And they will not make you projects, maybe and commitment maybe about 45%, maybe 42%. But these two things, I see a special messing up has really affected Canada compared to Japan, and it is true. He has surrounded himself with sycophants. And I remember example says Obi and phone.
Yeah, and sometimes as a shaman voter in your baby.
What doing the phone? Mo frana mu nyame boy sika na kwa kodi ni nsama wi on chama delegates na da bi obi kwasi ka na dem man say bi a 300 per delegate no obi ko bi me 100 Ghana obi ko bi me 200 Ghana yes papa na mugu na ni mu ase. So if you look at the course that day of voting, that day it affected you guys and some nya bre say e bi amese ba bi ma this kind of corrections say mutumi nya right say the elections ahead of you no this kind of problems will not come in. Now Saibu, if you look into the video now change my Kennedy can Kennedy say he cannot be a running mate.
Yeah.
He cannot be a running mate because he cannot be a mate because on over Canadian. Mewa. Now me tell us a catcher say it's going to be extremely difficult for Kenya company Japan to be the running mate of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In life, Obiani said in Yankopon si abono. In life. Ebia sabi
as obro running mate.
O say
obro running mate.
O da bi say Kenya kwa de onu mom na mpukra na nke so be flag bearer na nka Bawumia running mate.
Okay.
Onu mom na nke so be flag bearer. Na Bawumia running mate. But if you look at Kenya company Japan.
Reason is
me say tell me more go and do research, empirical research. Be an iPhone will be a young research. They told because they told them say if you look at the kind of research that they are doing, everything is going for Kenya company Japan. And they told even the presidency. So if you go outside the jurisdiction of the New Patriotic Party, now be some ordinary Ghanaian beer. They are saying say no can no vote. They did a lot of research and investigations, and everything was positive Canadian company Japan. The reason why they said Kennedy is an MPP member, but there's one person, it doesn't matter who you are. So if you look at the Fourth Republic since 1992, Obi running mate Biano, eventually see a two about the flag bearer ship on Eba, or more tire running mate or maybe vice president. No. Close allied, and the master uncle for your flag bearer ship. They don't give respect, and the master uncle for your running mate. TBM. Me say, in this Fourth Republic, since 1992 ba omo flag bearers no they have people they have faith and confidence within them. They have people they have trust within them. Always they deal with them. No matter say be how the running mate. Any concrete decisions that they take, they talk to them and they consult them.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a typical example.
Me too.
In 2007, the NPP never knew Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. 2007, the person who brought Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia NASEB into the discussions of the New Patriotic Party, or National Executive Council, and before so National Executive Council, no, ni Ken Ofori-Atta.
Okay.
Ken Ofori-Atta knew Bawumia on nearby Fakabu. They knew Bawumia at the Bank of Ghana. Because that time Bawumia was a deputy governor at the Bank of Ghana. And he saw the expert of Bawumia over there. And to Felicia to play e-save, no, why don't you go for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? And at that time, that material moment, if you look at NPP people, they were thinking say, it will go for Ajialu Mahama or it will go for Sadiq Boniface or Lepora Jawura.
Yeah.
Because at that time, no man said there be Nabuzi Aforaba Bedi Akwakofa or Idombo. Now, down Kweniaba. If the person, and you see that time strategically, the person is an account person. Now the down Kwakufa, no matter say your own Ashanti region.
He's an account.
Yes. And now man first one Ashanti region so penasem. So it was political suicidal to say oh kwakophobia nipa kwakofa the free be a greater car obedi. So you have to revert to the northern region. So northern region the one kwakofa the number. And a lot of executive members of the New Patriotic Party at that day and we meeting wanted Ajaluma Mama, Sadiq Boniface or Lepora, because these are three people and when it comes to the key activities and campaign activities of the New Patriotic Party, Sarah Pami and they are known in the New Patriotic Party.
Okay.
Very familiar. And Papaya didn't Ken Ofori-Atta, now no Minister for Finance. He proposed Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to where they didn't another Danko Akufo-Addo. I buy for Cabo de Betoso. Or Muria Yano, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is uncle for Tintin Trinity. Why not just a deal with no baby, Bien Yasmus is an again. And another Danko Akufo-Addo, upon say, Naka Fonica said there been Sanomano. The constitution of the New Patriotic Party also helped him. Those are or no any in consultation, he had that prerogative power to appoint someone to be his running mate.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, so there are some kind of people you bring them on board. An executive council, no, don't go for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia party card, Nipa was signing the signature shall say and no him too. But go and check. Any card bearing member of the New Patriotic Party be an check sometimes constituency and a party chairman Sashasi. So it tells you at that material moment, although friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wasn't in the quarters or in the inner circles of the New Patriotic Party. That was where Kennedy accompanied Japan. In 2007, after some Bawumia, he came out publicly to verify and chastise Akufo-Addo Masa. Masa, Sandina Mambo be no better as because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not knowing the inner circles of the New Patriotic Party. And you have issues with him. Or one by Kennedy accompanied Japan is the only NPP person who can go after the NPP. Kennedy accompanied Japan is the because Kennedy Obashan is one. Now no copy US of A. Or acquire lectures be. And this is what Kennedy said. Also Kodru or more catchers almost no. When it comes to IMF matters, he should not talk about IMF. Because IMF as it means that he is trying to purge his own government. Donald Center should very, very circumspect and very skeptical when talking, he should not talk about IMF. Let's not forget. That time, not deputy finance minister, already Eddie John Kumaba said the New Patriotic government and already Eddie Nana Danko Akufo-Addo they are not going to IMF. At that time, not the MPP for Abuanyamo, almost say IMF be a new Nyanza, Amamono Wunim, Amam Fosso can send me breakers at Dodoman Mamo or Yade were bomb, and you know they Ghana for IMF Meboa. And the NPP promised Ghanaians that they are not going for IMF. Ubenya Minister for Finance and the deputy, when it comes to that department, they will tell you we are not going to IMF. Surprisingly, they are one of catch us here IMF. And a lot of New Patriotic faithfuls, or mere party communicators, went to defend the New Patriotic Party and they gave sanctions. Or be the only reason. Chaibu, another day, open should be a boy shall. Now, because I'm a home fair, I didn't tell boy shall back at us, hey, me problems with Bronson, and I'm more for beer, and can say, I'm a shaman. Or be a reason or the yard.
Everyone has I said there are thousands of reasons to failure, but none of them is
and to be our only reason. And don't tell me from a country of Russia, Ukraine war, and man. It is a reason.
COVID-19.
And this is also their call IMF, and there was a reason. Yes, or Mr. Ano call IMF. Before said John Mama so IMF, there was a reason why he went to the IMF. Was ya na na aka dompe me boa. When Akufo-Addo so call IMF, no so catch us there is a reason. And if you look at the New Patriotic Party faithful, sir, majority of the Nominee Party communicators, no one to mean chance them no crime fan MPP about say they have failed. Kennedy Akompre-Japan is the only politician who had that courage to come out and attack his own government. And he said IMF na economy so we have failed. He talked about the economy. He talked about things, how things are going because he's a businessman. And it affects the modus operandi of it because it affects him. And Shaibu, Kennedy cast has a movie. Now the Demko Akufo-Addo Babo Ntebe Kasa Bibiri. And if you look at Kennedy Akompre-Japan, naturally, the man is not a calm type. Onye calm.
I think I said.
Onye obi a ojo. And Kennedy Akompre-Japan mean fana gi niagro. Kennedy Akompre-Japan mean ni tro nkyere no. Because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a pathetic liar. Bawumia won kanokre. Now look Sabosom say he's a pathological liar. Who tell him Kwajo Chematia or say Bawumia is a liar. If you listen to Papa Amakuma, our child here, our confano, your friend was say KUSC. Was say Mahmoud Bawumia is a liar.
Oko Google the most liar person in Ghana.
Yes. Now what that me and Fadi we Niagro. I come from the Clemento Suarez. Was a comedian. Oba Kumasia. And he went on PFM. And he said, "Oh, me a man for you can't say me kana." And you Abian Shaibu said, "Usika no aye, Jeko for Kennedy, no aye." No, so what about Dr. Mahmoud was so that man? He's a liar. I can't do it. Hey, I'm telling you, go and watch the video. Also, one kind of credit. And if you look at Kennedy Akompre-Japan, Kennedy cannot work with someone saying panel. He's not a straightforward person. And when they can't catch us, if you look at Sankofo, they try to look for people they can control. Flag bearership for no, they look for weak people.
Because I understand some connect, party penny for us, okay. President Akufo-Addo, he gave reason. One of the reasons on the man can say, Bawumia is not a party man.
Yes.
We so corner Bawumia there. He wouldn't say Sebia, me put me contest now. There's a new mama
and he's a flag bearer.
And a neck can say, okay, or no na or ne.
Good.
This year, funny part for what question concra. Confusion makes you.
So the neck can decide to say anything.
Yeah.
But that decision rests in the bosom of the flag bearer. And I'm saying, many shall be my age. So what is your problem? Open the power when it comes to politics in Ghana. Ghana, or you're most honest, or you're principled, or you're straightforward, and a news watching, or you're selfless nationalist, and a patriot, a Kennedy Akompre-Japan.
Reason is it?
One, the kind, honest. Open the power or can no matter the because of Kruma. What does all you and there's a man who can look straight forward into his eye, a wife's eye, and tell the wife's eye, saying the wife no crown or I corrupt. What are the bars on pie FM Wameka? Was it first you from which say banas were correct pa? Now so better than Tragan or than Hobo Ghana for no corruption you run him and Johnson said this was just a first lady, the bed in the man. The man said, and member doesn't know me damn passo. As for a five, you with my cat. He doesn't care. That is the honesty. Now, principle. Second, the Jitum say, I deal with saying a 10 and say, Yena, the blame you as says again. The blame you as we says again. He's a straightforward person. Laptop in your laptop in your quacoto. I do when see a quack, I do when you see a quack. That is who Kennedy Akompre-Japan is. Second will be a selfless leader. Or go to within a home bar for you. And making sure said you know, it will benefit a lot of people. I'm going to give you examples. In 1992, Kennedy Akompre-Japan have to save the New Patriotic Party from debt. MPP, Sikana be a campaign no money. No money truck, no money share. Akompre-Japan in India, at the super care, $3 million US. At the 8 years, 8 years, Kennedy Akompre-Japan out of buses and a cars 747 for the New Patriotic Party. Kennedy Akompre-Japan it made the more 9,000 basketball party office. Kennedy Akompre-Japan you know 40-foot container baby a year peniferians for the New Patriotic Party. Kennedy Akompre-Japan gives a lot of resources to MPP. Kennedy Akompre-Japan or Chema before so we say he is the only parliamentarian or making sure so and other MPP MPs sewing machines and drying machine. So among fan come constituency fan campaign. We are talking about a selfless leader. Yeah, and I say now I'm giving you revelation. Kennedy Akompre-Japan now can say be no can say be. Or say J. Kofo called him and told him that he want to give him a position as a deputy minister for interior. Also a cat as papa Mr. Position so name medie means me yes I but there is a man over there And when it comes to the law, he understands the law. MPP, and he mentioned the man's was what I say. Now, if you look at 2017, because of the influence of Kennedy Akwampio Japan and the kind of things he did for the MPP, or the capital injection room for the New Patriotic Party, pushing resources no man. Kennedy Akwampio Japan was told to become a cabinet minister for the New Patriotic Party and to become the minister for transport.
No, we said 2017 and another back Ken ministry be of people.
Thank you. And they wanted to give him transport ministry, but he said, "There's a certain man over there. I will free Dunkwa, ho baby, danger, ho baby. I friend Kwesiama. He is from Central Region. So position, Monfamano.
But Asiama Pao, see a kwanya or far so is shaking the Japan or Basebi Nipade. But he was a low person.
Yes.
I'm some more about Kumas or there other people for us meeting me and a mark could be. No, I was a why not? Yanko. No, dear, you did honorable achieve as boy, no, just our position in the man. And no authority honorable counsel.
Once I mean, cry and go. Once I mean, I'm going to tell you, Ninja Menko, and say, Kwakwasiaman.
Yeah.
Kwakwasiaman. The special aid was my classmate at the tertiary level.
Okay.
The special aid. So there be also can't say me to them say sometimes relationship with that didn't call what mean.
Yeah.
So Shaibu, patriot, nationalist.
Yeah.
Kennedy is a nationalist.
Yeah.
Now say you was a Ghana first. He thinks about the interest of Ghana first. And if you look at attributes of Kennedy in Aya, it will be more difficult for Kennedy to be the running mate for Oren and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And now I'm Kennedy critically. If there's proper reconciliation in the New Patriotic Party, and MPP for and Kennedy Japan should be part of their manifesto committee.
My uncle for video can say when you're better because of say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has won, but he's better because of say the very people of Bawumia. Like I said, video number.
It's not every MP who didn't vote for me that I'm angry at. No. Everybody has a choice. But the very people who were my friends that I have helped to bring them to parliament is not a betrayal, but the bad things they said about me, that is where I have a problem. So who says I'm not bitter? I'm bitter. I'm bitter not because Vice President won. I'm bitter because the people that I have helped. If you are not going to vote for me, no problem. But the insults, I can't forgive them.
I have for some of the video, no. Say Ochiame anim na asemka. Osana wasumwa. Franco,
yes, sir.
Can say when you're bitter because of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
But the bitterness goes around people who have surrounded themselves with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yeah.
So yes.
So it means Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has decided to pick anti-Ken over Ken.
And Nana may catch us say it comes to me as a surprise. So we catch him to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Attend the na air coso. Or mood Kennedy attempt, vilifying Kennedy, chastising him, throwing him into the gutters, throwing him into the mud. So we catch him to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I'll be surprised. As a political person, I'll be surprised. So I gave you two examples. Say me tie. Obi say be a Franco too radical and his worship. Be a Franco, be outspoken. And because now says, Franco, you not be surprised. Obi so were very calm, very quiet, very gentle. Oh, for no being so. Obi to me will be obi to me dibone. And when you get to know the reality of the matter, we am sure any power we pan yes, I did.
The snake and the grass.
Utia Kennedy critically. Now me catch you say it will be difficult for the New Patriotic Party to go for reconciliation with Kennedy compared with Japan. I told you. I catch you said the Kennedy no is going to be extremely difficult.
Sure.
Not just difficult too. Extremely difficult. And I'm going to give you the reasons. Shaibu, if you look at flag leadership race in a course now, Kennedy compared with Japan categorically stated say only obi any problem. It's a matter of choice. You can decide to go to Austin. You can decide to go to Shaibu. You can decide to go to Adenimo. When Miyako he doesn't have any problem. But if you try to insult him, malign him, and all you go to fear, or no the Jesus Christ crab some mame pachawa is not going to listen to it. Meboa.
Yeah.
And before the flag bearership race, Kedia Compre Kwadapo has given a conditional statement. Conditional statement. Say, this is how I want the elections to go. In 1998, I told you, say, if you look at J. Kufo, and already didn't another Danko Kufuadwa. If you look at the civilization, the respect, the love, and a course of campaign, no matter the fraction can carry body. After election, no, already friend J. Kufo have to walk straight into the house of already friend another Danko Kufuadwa and told him, you are coming after me, and there was a reconciliation. After the reconciliation, J. Kufo acted so fast. Obi is a Japan campaign spokesperson. Edman and Danko Kufano. He brought him on board. Or then executive secretary to the president. Meboa.
Yeah.
Ni Ajiri Blankson. A campaign coordinator. Edman and Danko Kufano in Sunane. Or by mayor for Accra. On one Cassani near the Kufo crown per report. Now the Kufon po ay nado rani didi J. Kufo. Hey, that be kai.
Because Ashanti really quite to about J. Kufo.
Thank you, my brother. Ye two abanwe ye no. Nenya didi adokofo no mpe no J. Kufo asem. Obey the minister for defense. Meboa. Key positions. Wasafo mafomo. Omane nso me pro Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. So J. Kufo brought them on board in making sure that they have to win the elections.
Yeah.
Because no campaign no. Nanya nsasem wom. Na yendi ni patam. Na we attack issues in no. We are you are seeking for reconciliation. A very simple. Only problem. Because ya de na wie ya kan ho abom e fie ba akwa konwa na ate ato ne nya ye pre ya de ma Shaibu awi a let's all rally behind Shaibu na okukase na de ne nkwa pesa okon ne nkwa pesa ngunyam hye ne yemfamra. But if you look at this kind of elections a course na anu da ya between Kennedy Akompre kwa Japan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the kind of words Obri Bawumia for we are key actors Edema Bawumia in this campaign, especially in these internal elections. The kind of words from candidate for Kenya compare kwa Japan was yeah. And only Kenya compare kwa Japan, it goes into your veins. You feel the pains. And the area will be asking Shabu. Obi your bono nimsa na oya ono enya bone tie e two things.
Oya bono nimsa enya bone.
Oya bone but I don't know why you nimsa ye bone. So any part about one chamber patch or catch say it's a mistake. I am very simple and easily for you to forget and forgive. Just so me catch on ye. Eh bi na Shabu me your bone bi. But bone na me your me I don't know. I've not recognized say ye bone.
Okay.
And say bi me ye wade bi na say e bone. Na say hu say e bone na say chi o twima gensi so. Na me hu say e bone na say me power chewa. It's very simple for you to forget and forgive.
Sure.
But whereby it is deliberate. Say ade na wo ye no. Who say ye bone no. What say that's how we am say bone no. Oba me nche so wa be pa match na say the chokwe Nyankopon fa nche. Nyankopon be kasa ma bi nya aduma minim nyanza. Listen to me carefully. Before this flag bearership race, a lot of people decided to attack the personality of Kennedy Akompre Japan.
Now this race, was it a do or die affair?
Oh, it's a do or die affair for Kennedy Akompre. Friend is a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
I know no feel say onyanya flag bearer automatically win because yeah no enchichemu aba Alan Ken call for
I'll come there. If you look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, after see 2020 elections in year, and another Danko Akufo-Addo take over in his second term. A do one almost starts to project Bawumia. A do one almost starts to project Bawumia. And a do baby who say they want to bring Bawumia on board to be the next president and the next flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party. And if you look at people around Bawumia, majority of them are too desperate in making sure so meet Mawenia ban. Shaibu, Mame Kasemba control. If you look at normal Akosunyina, and paying for me, normal can't over and any Bawumia campaign team one. The kind of thing they said to Kennedy Akompre quite upon a damn it's serious. And do Papa Kanye Kennedy, not Kennedy cross what the chom, I won't find chom.
I can't have video, but Ken can say, or call stage one, and yan area.
Okay.
And Kasem, you're going to remember.
On the stage, the people that have insulted me, I got so annoyed. That day was the first time I took my wife to public gathering like that. She saved me. I would have misbehaved. I will tell you the truth.
Misbehavior means you would have physically attacked them?
No. When I took the mic, the things I was going to say, I just controlled myself. And again, it is not them alone. I was speaking to the party and the nation. So that I had to control myself and, But I was going there because I knew I've lost. Let me tell you the truth.
Yeah, Franco, here video ya. Can say Tama Omoko yes unveil the candidate the presidential flag bearer. Okoho eko congratulating no. But also enya ne yere a. Ohye enipa na omotiti na tema kanse huna fa no ho. Omotwa bamu ehia no. So chi microphone no. Enya odi na ni so tu say one party for the Ghana for na kasa na kasem misi.
Shaibu, as well my catch and message catch you. Me say the day of election of November 4th. Oh, mo to abani wie no. Go and do your research. Kennedy Akompre Japan wasn't ready and willing to go to that podium. I'm going to explain to you. Kennedy, not yet ready to even go there. Nipot ma Kennedy resting in the decision. Any Kennedy kasaye. Emma Kennedy jitum so beba nipa mi. Afenyo Markins, Justin Kudia, the general secretary of the party. Any Kennedy kasa extensively. Emma Kennedy jitum so beba. Because of the relationship between Afenyo Markins, any Kennedy Akompre Japan. Afenyo Markins sees Kennedy Akompre Japan as a godfather. Listen to me carefully. Not just a father, as a godfather. And if you look at Kennedy, open my Kennedy boom full saying, now one person will be. So Afenyo Markins, you know, come be a otiki. I'm going to give you an example. Fast like that, the other can put their tone chain. What about this like that, your issue or cause of a problem? The more. Then I Kennedy Akompre Japan. Ya to abari wie ya November 4th omo gba podium so no time na Kennedy e kasa wie ya osi no Afenyo Markins and the MCs ankomu nya problem. Go and look at the video carefully.
Okay.
Do tie bibia ntien ye e ho anka Kennedy spirit ne say ya ba na de no a won mi mfa asem nsie no a obema won sade na wo ye na any time no anka ya ba wo ho. But Afenyo Markins have to act in a nice and fast manner because on zo unu ade on found say nipa obeka na dwen de akere. And that day I told you, say, Justin could any Afenyo Markins. They have to convince Kennedy Akompre Japan to come on the podcast podium of the New Patriotic Party at our Cross Sports Stadium. Shabuche weyi. Uche Kennedy asam na waka no se oduru ho no. Ohun kofo bi wo podium no so no. Na ohun na chese to so ohun de opeso ye ne ho. Meboa. De di kan. If you look at already the opare ansa. And on a campaign manager for the New Patriotic Party ahead of elections 2024. I look at the MPP and I laugh. They are not ready for reconciliation.
That how wealthy or no man can I say make a nimu
Yes.
at the search Kenna Bawumia had decided to say or choose or parents over Ken.
Ora meba, Shaibu, what be a nice question. Now you look at the weight of Operanza.
Yeah.
The kind. Obi bia weight no so you so waiter. We have to go to your constituency and your region and see where you are coming from, where you are going. The kind of influencer. Oh, meboa. Madika Kato said before, and let's take this. Kennedy Akompre Japan. Before so MP for Asen Hono. The Asen was a stronghold for the NDC.
Yeah. Because between 1996, the vote difference between the NDC and MPP, 13,000.
And I make sure say before say Kennedy Iba Hono, it was a stronghold for the NDC. Ken comes in the picture as an MPP parliamentary candidate. Capture that seat. Basin no can say 24 years now it is a bona fide property of the New Patriotic Party. Meboa.
Yeah.
Now MPP mu di ho. Kennedy Akompre Japan in the central region. Obi ma adwuma waye. Enkofo abo nyanya portfolios. They make what say positions akese. It tells the influence of Kennedy. Opare answer. On one constituency, he has been a sitting MP for 16 years, 4 terms. Say butiaso mba be ka we. Opare answer on June 21st, 2020. Enom kwato omaba. So I be parliamentary career ahead of elections 2024.
Yeah.
Shaibu. Siasa me catch we. Already the Eddie Operance on a campaign manager for Dr. Bawumia. Meboa.
Yeah.
Now if you look over the friend Kwaja Sante, he's an educationist. When it comes to podcast balance about MPP, we should need this out. Obi already MP for 16 years when you packet well. But this educationist, that was his first time. Oh no, Pariansa, air competing. The man had 394 votes. And over the day of Pariansa, 272. The vote difference between or no Any opera say 122.
Koko ni mun kwanye duo no constituency na parliamentem ho.
Ni constituency.
Na ba mu.
The constituency want me kra nko.
Does it mean say Dr. Mamu o so ko position?
What am I ba? One on one kasa tena ne dem din no say there be. I want to go for the general secretary. So I will go for the general secretary no. O me nipa mako 5 on a toss of 4. Nipa mako 5 on a toss of 4. Ko dia enya 2837.
Yeah.
Adma Prempenya 8. Musa Superior enya is 104. John Borinya 2524. Surprisingly, the campaign manager no, it is say who dey day to day running. It is a company 10 years. And the other is the chief executive officer. Day to day running of the company when
yeah.
And so because one campaign manager, day to day running of the campaign is in the hands of Opariansa. Opariansa, who is not even influential in the New Patriotic Party, is now Obi Onobabeli did the campaign for the New Patriotic Party.
Bawumia campaign I tell you.
Shaibu. Feed the son of
so one constitutes that team with
and then one asema when they hold them in show. On one asema. Let her head the buy a crown and so let her home let her head. Na Shaibu yan hwade wi. Kedi so oduru ho no. Sanya na yire e na ohwe nanim.
That's a beautiful Chris.
Yes. Mama den ho for
was say on the control the wife wa.
Yes.
Now ni ma de. Oman penikofo hia Ken and na yire.
Okay.
O say nti ewura wo na control papa wo. And Ken na menim no. Ne hand head
papa. Omo mo ka o madwen no. De dom omo mfa ho enne de besi bia.
But say na yire bo nani a. Na Ken na hu say oba kasa.
Yes. Utie Kennedy a. Men se Kennedy do ne yire no bu ne yire no. Ti asem o kan.
Because a woman of substance.
Tie, nyesa opera sam kekiu. Odo ne bu no. Be ma so be do ne yire bu ne be dipani de ne yire ne be ye.
I'm saying my Chris picture no and that screen so.
Tie. Se be ma be do ne yire a. And be pere yire asema. It depends on the conduct of the woman. Na ma be ma bu ne yire. Be ma bi woni ne yire kura pire kura gu na ni mu aso mfa ho. Be bia ma me kura ofa so handle ni kunu. Ene sa no ma no. Utie Kennedy a compare kwa Japan a. Wo so oduru ho no hu nkofo bi no. Enye ne yire a. Ene nkofo bi anka de obeye no ho no. Meboa.
Yeah.
Shaibu. Kennedy kasa asema me ne ya adwen mi ne odibe. Sanko bobi kwampo asum kura wo ho a. Nka enye problem. Because ankofo na hu na no mo siri hwe nanim no. These are the same kind of people who insulted Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. And now Bawumia has given them key active positions to do campaign. Now me can say catch you be Shaibu tie. Me Rebecca Brofra de batwi. The voting in tin is over panic Kennedy he can answer with the children now. Can Kennedy look straight into their eyes and be on a podcast podium with them and do campaign? Or answer, or not your campaign manager. And the constituency will lose as a corporate general secretary or you know. See some okay.
Now from me back before so about as some kind so. Me person Busa said, Ken, why is he not better about Bawumia? Ah, no. Eye omu yodu no mko yes answer.
E be me so aba so say. From the me tia making. Me catch
and Ken is not seeing what we are saying.
Ebia, but there me free no as a political analyst. I make us say the ekoso Bawumia nim hu bi no. Maybe Ken too is not privy to that information. Na enti make us say Bawumia be nim hu bi ni say. Kwakwanan of Net2 TV insulted already friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Said unpleasant comments about him. Adia chi ya Kennedy a compare kwa Japan yinedi. Meboa. Was me mouth that opportunity to insult the vice president. Meboa. But if you look at where Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kofo Kasama no key actors, you know, they insulted already the Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. He didn't come out to even verify and chastise them. He didn't come to tell them to go and apologize to the man. And our position is them, their mom, I've released him from the position because this is an internal contest. I cannot say. And from where I sit, I will say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onimhubi. Ebia Kennedy so hu ni sa. Kennedy say Bawumia has surrounded himself with nkofo omuwa de meboa.
Yeah.
Omo didi na tem meboa.
Babies with sharp teeth.
We cry them goes beyond sharp teeth.
Me have video we say emra. Ye ba me busa Franco question bi e wo ho.
It's not every MP who didn't vote for me that I'm angry at. No. Everybody has a choice. But the very people who were my friends that I have helped to bring them to parliament is not a betrayal. But the bad things they said about me, that is where I have a problem. So who says I'm not bitter? I'm bitter. I'm bitter not because Vice President won. I'm bitter because the people that I have helped. If you are not going to vote for me, no problem. But the insults, I can't forgive them.
Frank, what your video yeah?
Yes.
MPP delegates. Almost a little over 200,000. Ghana for about 12 bar. 10 million. Ghanaians are calling on MPP. Are calling on our can say both in the country and outside the country say Ken should go on independent. Also here message we can say Ken Baba president 2025. It's MPP for better Bawumia and this Mahama. Ken only political party. The only way of making Abaye the president 2025 no. Possible independent. But the Ken many opportunity to become independent.
Now and no or Kasa which is critical. Was say going to this internal elections, he knew two things.
Yeah.
Either he will lose or he will win. So he wasn't too desperate, underline word. Too desperate in making sure says one win a crampoa, maybe or better now. Then I'm in here show down walk Kukruma.
Yeah.
I'm a PM or Prempa Assembly Hall, grounds one. Or Casano, he re-echoed it.
Yeah.
Also, no Yamia Shirano, Yamia Domo, I send on Pimia Brantia no ni capre, no Tom Piki or Quine so a humble so, and Yamia Pedandi Nedu said no workers. No. The person will catch your BBN and ne, or cast what Jap politics quite with Martin F. Yediti, Meboa. Yes, I know.
Yeah. Good. But not quite now full coin star or awesome.
So it tells if you listen to where Fenikedia compare quite Japan, he wasn't too desperate for this kind of elections. They told me, you know, Shaibu.
He wasn't desperate to become the president, but Ghanaians are desperate to have you as our president.
Metwase. Kedia compare quite Japan was too has a mind of his own. And Kennedy Jitum said there be a saying a man foka. But because of the love and loyalty I have for the party, I'm not going to do it.
So can he love MPP than Ghana?
Not really. Ghana first, but for you
but Ghana first,
yes, Metwase. But for you to become the president of the Republic of Ghana, it's not an easy thing, sir, when you are moving from maybe the strong basis of the NPP and the NDC. There be because any papa I stop that duopoly between the NPP and the NDC compare with Japan. But Shaibu, I did you out bad, you know. No matter the base, of course, what she about done now penny ye.
Not the bands and
Shaibu. Kennedy. What did to baby what do you in a brabum same and then Yankopon Pidano? NPP to has played an important role.
And also Surusebia or Corus MPP co position blame on number.
Oh, I say come position come bebano.
So are they?
Oh, my castle be an Okaho, a man said who's your active campaign, and it's a normal bibliometric candidate. And it's a normal thing. He's a politician. He can accommodate it. But I make Kenyan say, Shaibu, if listening to Kennedy too critically, Kennedy is not ready to form any political party. Maybe he can sit in the home. Maybe on your active politics. What's your Kennedy? I'm sure who Kennedy on podcast podiums for the new patriotic party, especially about Sahara flag bearership for no Mokakope candidates or Mokakope presidency. Yes, I'm making it. What say? Obey a campaign. The campaign obey my certain individuals.
Also, I am MPP.
See, certain individuals is different from say doing campaign for someone to become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Two things.
Certainly, Pakrono. No pay. Because what may say, make no answer and snap campaign platforms. So campaign manager so there. Bawumia too anywhere with him, and Ken cannot be on the same platform with him, campaign platform with him. So he made. So I am my MP, MP.
And I'm making, but from that area, maybe there's a bond and socialization between Kedia Compre Kwajapo and Shaibu Lasisi.
But me feel so. Say Ken. Or call contribute na Ken young kwana wabo MP no say. But say Ken stay back. No mo lose. Miserable. I bet man next or take it Ken. Or they will hold him in a high esteem.
And I make sure say
because how come see what do you mean deliver central region?
Oh, Coastal Belt what do you want?
Who do you mean to mean deliver central region?
Coastal Belt no do you want me? Coastal Belt no want me.
Even northern region, but here, Franco, I'm not men joke Kasan and come, but I'm sure there. Can by be a white den? Oh,
you know why I'm yes.
This constituent of Biancubusa, Lambusi. In the upper west. Yeah, the then it's your MP.
Okay.
the parliamentary candidate elect them MP before marking red. What the constituency na any seat no. Ebu a marking yellow say you put in resource there. Omo marking lampu say red because MP before nyeda. The guy came to Honorable Ken and said, "Ade we na ade o mesaka. Metimaje. Me pe car say, me pe come machine na me sisim for my electoral areas no. Na o me yama buru. Me pe ade we. Na Ken. So those a party a Michael Red, but take the resource and go come there."
Yes.
And on the man. The same thing happened in Mion constituency. And no call no more kasa yes said he mu hia sesaya. And to Ken, and yes Central Region, Konya Central Region.
Mr. Burahafu, Atebu Amante, 2016, in the Fourth Republic, na MPP in seat Atebu Amante constituency. Any warning for the MPP Kofi Amoakohene. He came there, over campaign, he gave them resources to do campaign, he did operations for them, and eventually the New Patriotic Party have to win the election. Tisaibu, there are person showing and second the party in the Ontino or the party.
Ghana for so don't
Ghana for say, but or the party.
Say, the Ken, and ya kase, me kase call Bantam say, ye tramp people more. Course a minyai. I had no sabre course as some.
Oh, yes,
one thing.
Ontino.
Was a Bawumia winning to Uncle 10 on day.
There be Ontino. He loves the party. He thinks about the party. But be what Nyamia Pejana doing the NPP party to also play an important role in his life. And also about the New Patriotic Party. But he's looking at so many things. There's one person he feels and thinks, no. Me, I'm not too desperate to become the president of the republic. Me, if the NPP reconciliation, if it was in good standing, they should tap a lot of ideas from Kennedy into their manifesto. So many Kennedy are fine. Now reconciliation and they need people they can contact because trade, wait me Kennedy alcohol, and in terms of manifesto, tourism, finance, listen to the messages of Kennedy.
Like money not tenacia kasama yaba and nipperibua. Dr. Bawumia, yeah, per se a break, but you're not helping yourself. Ebi how Kumsin, what you said about this man, you stay back. Ebi a parents,
you said stay back. Stay back.
Hey, that can brown board. The can kwa give microphone gina platforms so say. And na me can say me ba me the tourism ti na motuma Bawumia me am ba be tourism minister.
Yes.
And na minister me ba check no am ya me can say me ba me ye we say be a trade me ba me am do be ba manage minister na mata na chi anti Bawumia to say me am to so Ghana for beto aba man.
Any campaign platform usumpu. Any they save MPP voice na yere kan. E kra Kennedy ntimi accommodate you. Tieni you. Na ontimi accommodate. What about the campaign platform? You have the campaign chairman over there, Aduma Kubafi over there, Hawa Kumsin over there. What will Kennedy accomplish with Japan say?
Uncle,
Simon,
I hear for I solid TV. Honorable Kennedy Kwame accomplish with Japan. I interview. The interview no, and a post mortuary. We part 1. Shenim part 2 beba, part 3, part 4, part 5. Ni via ya tiesim. Medin ede shaibu la sisi ote fanko da hitankwa. Video no de wotwa or director na oye editing no ye fene Austin dem ye besa ehia.